Hello. Welcome to a Lenten pause. I am Jane Rowe, pastor at South Church in New Britain, and I'm offering a series of weekly devotions during this Lent of 2024 that focus on a different psalm each week as we seek to deepen in our relationship with God, in our walk with Christ. The Psalms, which were Jesus' prayer book, are our prayer book. Today we are reading Psalm 27. And before I read this psalm, I want to invite you to reflect on how the life of faith is not walked on a level plane. We don't walk along in this life having a consistent and constant degree of faith and confidence in our relationship with God. There are times when we feel at the top of our game and at the top of our level of joy and trust in the Lord, where we feel like we can do anything because God is with us. And we know we're not alone. We have that confidence. And then there are other times when things hit us and we question God, we question ourselves, we have doubts and fears and worries that weigh us down, and we wonder where God is for us. That's also part of the life of faith, of walking with God. And the Psalms reveal that so well. Within a single psalm, we can go from great trust in God to great doubt and fear and worry, and ultimately to a sense of confidence and hope. That's exactly the path that the psalm we are reading today, Psalm 27, takes. There's some wonderful gems of verses in this psalm, and there's such deep and honest searching for God and waiting on God in this psalm. I invite you to enter into that terrain, that up and down terrain of the walk in faith, the daily walk that we seek to do as we walk with the psalmist today, reading Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When evildoers assail me to devour my flesh, my adversaries and my foes, they shall stumble and fall. Though an army encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war rise up against me, yet I will be confident. One thing I have asked of the Lord, that will I seek after, to live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. For he will hide me in his shelter in the day of trouble. He will conceal me under the cover of his tent. He will set me high on a rock. Now my head is lifted up above my enemies all around me, and I will offer in his tent sacrifices with shouts of joy. I will sing and make melody to the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry aloud. Be gracious to me and answer me. Come, my heart says, seek his face. Your face, Lord, do I seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger, you who have been my help. Do not cast me off. Do not forsake me, O God of my salvation. If my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will take me up. Teach me your way, O Lord, and lead me on a level path because of my enemies. Do not give me up to the will of my adversaries, or for false witnesses have risen against me, and they are breathing out violence. I believe that I shall see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. Today, my friends, whether you are feeling strong and confident with the Lord, whether you are seeking God's face, asking God not to forsake you, wondering where God is in a time of struggle, or if you are patiently waiting for the Lord, believing that God will again reveal God's presence to you. Take hope in knowing that you are not alone, that even the psalmists of ancient times were there. Thanks be to God. Amen.